Shalom Makim, Salakim. My phone cut out, but going back into this lesson, man, talking about spiritual powers. This is the book of Judges chapter 15, going to the account of Samson, man. I'm going to read it. It's the book of Judges chapter 15, verse 12. Or I'll start, let's see. I'll start at verse 9. Judges chapter 15, verse 9. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, Why are ye come up against us? And they answered, To bind Samson are we come up, to do him as he hath done to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam, and said to Samson, Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, As they did unto me, so have I done unto them. And they said unto him, We are come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, Swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. And they spake unto him, saying, No, but we will bind thee fast and deliver thee into their hand, but surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords and brought him up from the rock. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Salakim. This is all caps, so this goes into Yahweh. Verse 14. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of the Lord Yahweh came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. The Lord freed Samson, man. He loosed the bands from off his hands, as it says here. And what does, the word bind mean? I have it pulled up right here. It says, tie or fasten something tightly. The logs were bound together with ropes. Let's see. The verb bind means to tie, secure, or fasten as with string or rope. Go back to this. Judges chapter 15, verse 14. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of the Lord Yahweh came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, a donkey's jawbone, man. The skeleton. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. And Samson said, With the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps. With the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. I just wanted to get this account of the Lord blessing Samson with spiritual powers, man. Because this is a spiritual power, being able to kill 1,000 men with a single jawbone, man. And the elect are the only ones who are going to get spiritual powers in these times to come, man. From the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Starting from the tribe of Judah all the way down to the tribe of Issachar. No other nations can gain spiritual powers. It's only for the elect, man. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I like to say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Makakodash. I want to say Shalom.